Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the depths of philosophy and the wisdom of the ancients. Today, we're diving into the life and thoughts of one of history's most revered philosophers, Marcus Aurelius. Known primarily as a Roman emperor, Aurelius was also a profound thinker whose work, Meditations, offers us invaluable insights into Stoicism. But what if I told you that what you think you know about Stoicism is just the tip of the iceberg? Join us as we unpack the deeper layers of Aurelius's understanding of Stoicism, revealing insights that challenge conventional interpretations and resonate with the complexities of modern life. Before we dive in, I encourage you to stick around until the very end, because what Marcus Aurelius knew about Stoicism might completely change the way you approach your life. Trust me, the insight at the end could be a game changer. 1. Who was Marcus Aurelius? Before we delve into Stoicism, let's contextualize Marcus Aurelius himself. Born in 121 AD, Aurelius was raised in a privileged environment that afforded him a robust education. He was introduced to philosophy at a young age, and it was Stoicism that captured his heart. Unlike many philosophers of his time who lived in ivory towers, Aurelius faced the harsh realities of life as an emperor. He dealt with wars, plagues, and political strife, all while striving to embody the principles of Stoicism. Aurelius's Meditations, written as a series of personal notes, reveals his internal struggles and reflections on virtue, duty, and the nature of the universe. The text is not a polished philosophical treatise, but rather a collection of thoughts meant for himself, a testament to his journey of self-improvement. 2. What is Stoicism? Stoicism, as a philosophy, emerged in Athens around the early 3rd century BC and was founded by Zeno of Citium. Its core tenets emphasize reason, self-control, and the importance of virtue as the highest good. Stoics believe that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. This idea of focusing on what we can control is foundational to Stoic thought. However, Aurelius's interpretation of Stoicism goes beyond mere emotional detachment or resignation to fate. It is a proactive philosophy, encouraging individuals to engage with the world with a sense of duty and purpose. As Aurelius himself writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Meditations, Book 6, Section 8. This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism. The strength lies within us, in how we choose to perceive and respond to our circumstances. 3. The common misconceptions of Stoicism. Many people view Stoicism as synonymous with apathy or emotional suppression. However, this interpretation misses the mark. Aurelius teaches us that Stoicism is not about denying emotions, but rather about mastering them. The Stoic way is about embracing our emotions, understanding their origins, and controlling our reactions to them. In Meditations, he states, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and I have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine." Us Meditations, Book 2, Section 1. This passage illustrates that Aurelius acknowledges human flaws and imperfections while advocating for compassion and understanding, rather than detachment. 4. The practice of Stoicism in daily life. Aurelius emphasizes the practice of Stoicism in daily life. He encourages us to reflect on our actions and thoughts regularly. One of his most notable practices involves the concept of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This practice involves contemplating potential misfortunes before they occur, allowing individuals to prepare mentally and emotionally for challenges. He writes, "You can commit no greater sin than to be ungrateful. The greatest evil is to forget the good that you have received, and the greatest good is to remember it." Meditations, Book 5, Section 36. By anticipating difficulties, we can cultivate resilience and gratitude, transforming our perspective on adversity. This proactive mindset is central to Aurelius's understanding of Stoicism. If you're finding value in this video so far, do me a favor and hit that like button. It not only helps more people discover these ideas, but it also lets YouTube know that this kind of content matters to you and will make sure you see more of it in the future. 5. The role of community and connection. Another misconception about Stoicism is that it promotes isolation. On the contrary, Aurelius recognized the importance of community and our interconnectedness. He believed that we are all part of a greater whole, and our actions impact others. This sense of interconnectedness is deeply Stoic. In Meditations, he writes, "What is is not good for the hive is not good for the bee. Meditations, Book 6, Section 54. This metaphor highlights the necessity of contributing positively to society and recognizing that our well-being is tied to the well-being of others. Aurelius encourages us to act with kindness and integrity, understanding that our lives are woven together with the lives of those around us. 6. The importance of virtue. For Aurelius, virtue is the cornerstone of a meaningful life. He believed that living virtuously brings inner peace and aligns us with nature. The 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are foundational to his philosophy. Aurelius states, "The only way to deal with the future is to be present in the moment, to live in accordance with nature, and to embrace the good and the bad." Meditations, Book 7, Section 1. This quote reveals his understanding that virtue is not just about lofty ideals, but about practical living. We must strive for wisdom in our decisions, courage in our actions, justice in our dealings with others, and temperance in our desires. 7. Acceptance and resilience. A key aspect of Aurelius's Stoicism is the idea of acceptance. Life is filled with uncertainties, and while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. He encourages us to embrace the present moment and accept what comes our way. In Meditations, he reflects, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together. But do so with all your heart." Meditations, Book 6, Section 39. This acceptance does not imply passivity. Rather, it is an active engagement with reality. Aurelius teaches us that resilience is built through acceptance and understanding that everything happens for a reason, even if that reason is not immediately clear. 8. The interplay of reason and emotion. One of the most profound aspects of Aurelius's Stoicism is the interplay between reason and emotion. While Stoicism often emphasizes rational thought, Aurelius recognizes that emotions are an essential part of the human experience. He advocates for a balanced approach, where reason guides our emotions rather than suppressing them. He writes, "You have the power to change your thoughts. If you find yourself in a situation that you cannot change your mind about it." Meditations, Book 5, Section 20. This quote illustrates the Stoic belief in the power of perspective. By reframing our thoughts, we can transform our emotional responses and achieve a sense of inner peace. 9. The legacy of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism today. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius have transcended time, remaining relevant in our modern lives. As we navigate the complexities of contemporary existence, his insights offer guidance on how to live with purpose and integrity. The principles of Stoicism, focusing on what we can control, embracing acceptance, and striving for virtue, resonate deeply in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. In moments of challenge, we can turn to Aurelius's words for inspiration. He reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Meditations, Book 5, Section 16. This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of Stoicism. Our inner world shapes our experience of reality. 10. Conclusion. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius's understanding of Stoicism is rich and multifaceted, challenging the misconceptions that often surround this ancient philosophy. He teaches us that Stoicism is not about emotional suppression or detachment, but about engaging with life fully, embracing our emotions, and striving for virtue in every action. As we reflect on his teachings, let us remember that Stoicism invites us to cultivate resilience, acceptance, and compassion. In a world that often feels overwhelming, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius offers us a path to inner peace and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe for more philosophical insights. Until next time, remember to live with intention and embrace the journey of self-discovery.